the most watched entertainment news magazine in the world. George Clooney. The Oscars can wait. Hollywood's most glamorous couple is on the red carpet tonight.
We are behind the scenes as George walks arm in arm with fellow Oscar nominee Viola Davis.
Murder at the Queen's Castle. Is this the victim?
Plus, what the stars of NCIS are saying about the case.
Word coroner working for the Crown.
As they celebrate a big milestone.
The Real Housewives from coast to coast all together. We'll tell you why. Then, is this the real Apollo Ono?
Got the same scar as the guy.
Did Jerry Springer get a new job?
Have you ever seen the Jerry Springer show? He's unbelievable.
You don't look like Jerry Springer.
No.
We are on location with Adriana Lima wearing Victoria's Secret bikinis. And Mr. Football Terry Bradshaw is here, and he's lost some weight. We'll tell you how much.
Hello, folks. I'm Terry Bradshaw, and I am on Entertainment Tonight, the biggest entertainment news show on the planet. Now, you bet on that now.
Now, in depth on the biggest entertainment stories from around the world.
Hello, welcome to Entertainment Tonight. I'm Mark Stein.
And hi, everybody. I'm Nancy O'Dell, and it sure looks like the Oscars. So I'm wondering, Mark, are we late?
Well, by looking at that video, I'm thinking we are.
Well, here are the clues. George Clooney is there, handsome as ever in his tux, with a stunning woman on his arm who could take home the gold herself. So we have investigated, and here is what is really happening in this ET exclusive red carpet. The location, Warner Brothers Studio. Clooney clasping hands with the Help's Viola Davis. The two Oscar contenders are surrounded by faux paparazzi screaming their names.
Yeah, I know, but mine looks really sad.
The glam is all for Entertainment Weekly on Stan's Friday, but the real story is what happened behind the scenes. George singing along to the 40s tunes playing in the background.
George had a great time. He joked around with the guys playing the old paparazzi. I don't think there were any pranks on the shoot. They're old friends. They've been in 3 movies together. Right after George Clooney bought that famous villa in Lake Como in Italy, Viola Davis was getting married, and he said, sure, take it for your honeymoon, and she did.
Viola, one of the Best Actress frontrunners, has clearly lost the 25 pounds she had to gain for The Help. George looking Oscar red carpet ready as well.
What happens if you both win Oscars this year? And Viola said, oh, I'd jump out of a plane with this man. And he said, yeah, and I'd wear a parachute, so maybe they will go skydiving together. We'll see.
Of course, George's big competition is pal Brad Pitt.
He said, I'd love to live in a world where Brad Pitt has an Academy Award.
And now the big question, are Justin and Jessica engaged? Us Weekly Out Friday says, I do to that one, reporting JT popped the question in late December during a snowboarding trip in the mountains of Wyoming. The pair has had several makeup and breakups over the past 4.5 years. When E.T. called to confirm Justin's rep couldn't be reached, Jessica's team had, quote, no comment. And a new photo, A-Rod caught kissing his new girlfriend, former WWE wrestling diva Tori Wilson, at the Lakers game last night. And the countdown is on to Kate Middleton's 30th birthday on Monday. Party planner Pippa and Prince Harry have reportedly been busy sending out invites to a secret 80s-themed party, complete with cocktails and karaoke. The location is said to be London. And as for gifts, Kate reportedly asked friends and family to donate to charity instead of giving her presents. It should be a fun celebration, I am sure. But the Queen is on pins and needles after the body of a young woman was discovered on the royal grounds.
The mystery of the murder at the Queen's Castle. We have the latest on the victim. Who are the suspects? And how would Mark Harmon's NCIS team crack the case? Is this the face of the murder victim? Cambridge police open cold cases of missing girls.
One 17-year-old girl from Latvia who went missing on August 31st, and another girl from Lithuania who was 29. She went missing on August 12th.
CBS News royal correspondent Victoria Arbiter says police are still mum about how the woman was killed and that initial DNA tests revealed nothing. But further testing is critical.
Police are going to be keen to wrap up this case pretty quickly. It is the Queen's Diamond Jubilee year. They're going to want to focus on that, and so DNA is going to be really very important.
The Queen is still staying at the residence. She's been at Sandringham since Christmas, when the rest of the royals joined in for the holiday, hunting and riding through the woods, paces from where the body was found New Year's Day.
Whenever there's any kind of murder, especially of a young person in a gruesome fashion, people are going to be shocked and saddened. It is a tragedy, and it's awful to think that this body was lying in close proximity to the royal family while they're celebrating Christmas.
The mystery likened to an Agatha Christie whodunit involving the names of famous sleuths like Holmes and Poirot. Could it be a storyline for NCIS?
We'd have to bring the duck man out to do forensics, and we do our thing.
Easier said than done. The whole idea of coroners and medical examiners began in the UK. It's where the original word coroner, working for the Crown, obviously. And where it all comes from, they would move in and would do all of their investigative work before anybody else came near.
Well, you can trust us.
You can find DNA in, fiber samples from like any piece of clothing. You can pull a fingerprint off anything, anywhere.
The hit show on CBS using pathology forensics to break a case.
That's the nice thing about the NCIS. Generally speaking, at the end of the hour, and I know my mom likes this, we get the bad guy.
Last night, NCIS blew away the competition. 20 million people tuned in to the #1 show on TV. Now, that's a good reason to cheer, but there's more. A major milestone, and E.T. was invited to the party. The glasses raised high, the emotions ran high with hugs all around for Mark. That milestone? The 200th episode of NCIS, the #1 primetime drama for 3 years running.
It's certainly rare air and not a place that many get to be.
Everything about that is full of awesome.
I think everyone's just very sober and just trying to figure it out.
CBS Entertainment President Nina Tassler impressed by the size of the NCIS audience.
Your show is so beloved by so many millions and millions of people, and I want to be here for the 300th. So to all of you.
It seems like only a week ago we were doing the 100th episode.
It's a big, big, big family. And now, the NCIS Super Bowl 46 investigation, starting with former UCLA quarterback Mark.
If it's Green Bay as one of the teams, I wouldn't be surprised.
My mom likes the Patriots, and so we know we have some Patriot love.
Hey, so we've heard what Mark and Michael have to say, but now we are going to a pro, Mr. Fox Football, 4-time Super Bowl champion, Mr. Bradshaw, Mr. Terry Bradshaw in our New York studio. Hey there, Terry.
Hey, Nancy O'Dell. How you doing?
I'm doing great, and I got to say that you're looking fabulous. I'm noticing there's a whole lot less of you.
Well, there is a whole lot less of me, and coming up a little bit later, I'm going to tell you how much less of me there really is.
All right, let's get in here, shall we?
Stop it, Amy. Oh, boy, you are so bad.
And also coming up, we're going to be sitting down with Dog the Bounty Hunter, and I'm just wondering, what are all these Real Housewives doing together? Do you know, Terry?
No, I don't. You tell me.
We can find out.
Okay, good.
Why don't you say that line right there?
Find out when Entertainment Tonight from New York City rolls on.